All right. Here we are. Think and Grow Wealth. My name is Jon Robert Quinn, the guy who builds talk shows coast to coast, hanging out here with Allie from Steed, Harley, Davidson down in Vacaville. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good. So we met when I walked into your shop to go and buy a bike.
Yes. Yeah, we got the
883.
883. Yeah.
I love it. I think it's a really, really super cool bike. I'm really excited about this experience. So first of all, we walk in and I had already been to one of the other stores. We're not going to talk bad about anybody, but walked in one of the other stores. I wasn't overly impressed. We were down in Vacaville for something. I don't remember. I think we were going to Home Goods or something. So I stopped in and you just kind of pick brains, get some answers on some things. Cause I knew you guys were there. Mm-hmm. And Jason, who I think is the manager, is he sales manager?
No, sales manager's Todd, and then Josh is beneath him. And then Jason's below.
Okay.
Josh,
so Jason walks up, and I mean, it was just so warm and real, and he gave me the answers. And when I ask a question, I'm the kind of person that wants an answer.
Yeah.
It's as
I
simple
understand
as that.
completely.
So I got all the answers I wanted. My wife and I, we looked at each other. We were like, "Wow, this looks like it might be happening." So we went to dinner over at that new super cool place, Rock and Brew. I absolutely love that place.
Rock and Brew.
I love it. I love what it means. I love what it stands for. You know, I'm a rock and roller. So I loved it. So afterward, we jammed back over there and sat down and let's do the numbers. And we did the numbers and got the bike, rang the bell. Of course, you guys have seen that. And and then, of course, now I had to take all the training, and you guys set me up with all the training classes. Yep. You got me in early.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to wait.
Best.
I didn't wait 3 months for it. Now we're talking about having me come out to the Hot Rods and Harleys, which I want to talk about, is Hot Rods and Harleys, what that means, what you guys stand for. But I'm going to shut up now because I really want to know your story. I want to know both Allie's story as well as Steed's story. Really, who are you? Why are you there? What motivates you? And then what's the story of Steed?
So I've been with Steed for 2 years.
Okay.
I started out in the clothing department, actually. Mm-hmm. And then the person who had my job before ended up leaving. And I have a degree in fine art. Mm-hmm. And I learned how to market myself because they teach you that in school.
By Salvador Dali, didn't you?
Yeah. My major was actually fine art oil painting, and then I did a special study in murals, and I have murals painted in San Francisco. So
that is just so awesome.
So there, I was like, you know what? I can market me. Uh-huh. Let me market Harleys. I can do that.
Okay.
And I've been doing it ever since. And I love it. I love my job.
I think it's really cool what you're doing. I like the approach. Who gave you the idea for the t-shirts, selling the backs of the t-shirts? Because that's one of the things I talk to small businesses about all the time.
So this is our 25th show.
Okay.
So it's the 25th anniversary of Hot Rods and Harleys, and it's usually at the dealership.
Okay.
But we've grown so big now, and it was time to move it somewhere else. So we'll be at the fairground this year in Dixon. And we've done the shirt every year kind of as a means to raise money for the show itself, because when we do it at the dealership, you're looking at permits, you're looking at renting porta potties, mm-hmm. you're looking at all the stuff you have to pay for through the city in order mm-hmm. to put something this size on. Mm-hmm. So we've always done it, and it's a great opportunity for us to be able to support local business. Maybe there's a construction company out there that you didn't know about, but you saw it on the back of your husband's shirt while he was standing in front of you, and mm-hmm. you guys need your backyard done.
Yeah. That's exactly why we do what we do with the commercials. That's why we do what we do with the billboards. I talk to businesses all the time. I always say, if you're ever going to market your business, find OPM, find other people's money, find a way to provide value. Realtors, listen up. 80% of my business is real estate. Why? Because I help so many of them and they tell their friends. But when you want to market yourself, if you were to go out and do print advertising or billboard advertising or radio advertising, it gets expensive. So if you turned around and you sold marketing to, let's say, your title guy, let's say your insurance guy, let's say your mortgage lender, let's say, and you had 4 or 5 people all lined up, all of a sudden now it's only costing you 20% of what it normally would have cost you.
Exactly.
And it allows you to propel yourself even further. And that's literally what I do with my business.
Yeah, and it's a really great way to meet people. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, this is co-beneficial for both of us. And now you have a new relationship.
Now, Iron Steed, that used to be the old Lithia Toyota. I was
Yes.
the security guard there when I was
Were
17.
you? Wow.
Yes, I know that building inside and out. I think I've been on the roof of that building a number of times.
Jeez.
So, how did Iron Steed happen? Because I just remember they moved, they built their own building, and then Harley moved in.
Yeah, so we were Fairfield Harley for a while. It was like 20 years ago.
Okay.
And then when Toyota went out of business, or they didn't
They
go out of
moved.
business, they moved.
They've moved into the bigger space.
They moved into the bigger space. We were looking to, or our owner at the time was looking to get into something bigger than what we had in a better location. And I guess he figured, the auto mall, why not? It's a good place. And we moved into that building, and we've been there ever since.
Yeah.
It's been crazy. I mean, I think we've been there for almost 11 years now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was really cool to walk in there and go, hey, I know everything. I know where the bathroom is.
Yeah. Feels like home.
Yeah, super cool. All right, now, talk to me about Hot Rods and Harleys. What is this? What does this mean? What does it mean for the community? Who's invited? What does it cost?
Everybody is invited. Free admission. No charge for that. We do sell beer. We sell food there. I'll have food vendors out. We have local vendors come out. Like I said, I try to reach out to our local businesses to get them a chance to promote themselves and, get in touch with people who in their actual community. We usually have, I think last year we had 60 cars and 100 and something bikes at the show.
Oh, nice.
This year it's going to be bigger because I have more room. So
That's awesome.
This is going to be the biggest show so far for us. And everybody should come. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Should I bring my car and my bike out?
You can.
Is there a cost to display?
So there is a fee to put your car in the show. It's
Okay.
$20.
Okay.
Same thing for a bike.
Okay.
So, and honestly, the best way to do it is,
I don't
just
have a
come
hot
down.
rod. I have a 2019 Mercedes with the Cold Call King on the hood. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Cool. Let's do it.
Bring that.
It's a nice car.
No.
You know what's funny about that? So I buy the Mercedes. I was at the time I was driving I had a Mini Cooper. I bought the Mini Cooper, and before that I had a BMW 650. I know I'm all over the place. I love cars.
Kind of jumped around a little bit.
Yeah, so I love cars, so I'm always buying something, and I've had several Porsches in the last few years. But what was funny is I found a picture of a Lamborghini online, and I photoshopped the Cold Call King out of the hood of this white Lamborghini, and then the next morning I had friends on Facebook having it as their Facebook picture, and I went, oh, this could actually be something. So I went, I took a picture of a Mercedes online, and I did it, and then people were taking it, putting it on their pages, so I said, screw it. So I sold the Mini, I bought a Mercedes, I go down to Diamond Auto Sport, good guys down there, old friends of mine, the Cherie family, Diamond Auto Sport, I put the Cold Call King on the hood, and no joke, maybe a week after I buy it, El Dorado Hills, Von Hausen Mercedes-Benz, where I bought it, is running a Von Hausen Mercedes-Benz contest. Who can send us the best picture of them with their car? I won.
I'm not surprised.
And I won with my picture of my book cover, the Cold Call King, on the hood, and it went out to like all of Mercedes-Benz, and it's like all over the place, and it again drove tons of business. It's all marketing, folks.
It is.
This is why this is an entrepreneurship show. That's why it's all marketing.
Absolutely.
And you're the marketing girl.
I am. It's my entire job.
That's your entire job. What do you love most about working with Iron Steed, working with marketing, working with Harleys, and so forth?
Well, realistically, I have the most fun job out of everybody because most days they pay me to ride my motorcycle. So you can't really get much better than that.
You
honestly.
really can't.
No. And I plan all the runs, and I plan all the events with the help of my partner Dave. And so days when they happen, we get on our bikes and ride, and that's what I do for work. Like there's nothing better than that.
That's amazing. It's super cool, and it's rewarding because you're working with your community, within your community. The Hot Rods and Harleys, is there a charity, anything that this is going with?
We do support a couple charities.
Okay.
Each year we pick different ones and then donate, a certain amount to them. Usually we do for sure is the Sarah Renee Phillips Memorial. One is one of our guys from Abate, who's our partner in the show.
Okay.
It's his Memorial Foundation for his daughter, he unfortunately lost a couple years ago.
Okay.
And they set up scholarship funds for
Okay.
kids and people trying to go to college and
Okay.
that kind of thing. So.
Awesome. Do you guys do anything with local law enforcement, charities, and stuff?
We try to when they do things around. I always invite them out to things. Last year we had our CHP department come and bring out some of their vehicles to the show, so that was pretty cool. I try to do the first half of the year is geared toward making funds for Hot Rods and Harleys so we can support these charities. And then the second half of the year, I do all charity events. Okay. I've got the Save the Big Twins run, which is for breast cancer research. Okay. We're going to be having a Ribs for Kids cook-off where, people come, we give them ribs. It's a competition. They're also it's going to be a head or a hair shaving event going on. And all the money goes to children's cancer charities, essentially. And I'm looking to put together another couple. So
okay, keep me in the loop on all of this stuff. So what if we created on JRQ TV? What if we created? Do you shoot video for all your stuff?
Generally, yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's create you an Iron Steed page on JRQ TV with all of the events.
That would be great.
We'll create you a YouTube playlist so you can just upload them up onto YouTube and drive traffic over there. That way, our audience is seeing it, your audience is seeing us, and everyone's really winning. Dude, thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
Folks, if you are in the market for a brand new or pre-owned Harley Davidson, the guys over at Iron Steed are absolutely phenomenal. I've been blown away. I work with a ton of local businesses, and I can tell you that some of them are really missing the boat. Some of them have a lot of work to do. Some of them are doing very, very well. And they're not paying me a penny for any of that. Believe me, I just gave you guys 11 grand. They're not paying me a penny for what I'm about to say. These guys over at Iron Steed probably have the best hospitality I think I've ever seen in a larger organization. It has the small business feel. I absolutely love the passion of everybody in that business, everybody in that building, from the service department to the marketing department to the writing department to the sales department. It's absolutely phenomenal. If you don't believe me, go and check the guys out. They're located, what's your address down there?
100 Auto Center Drive, Vacaville, California, 95687.
There you have it, folks. And what's your phone number before we go?
707-455-7000.
All right, folks, thank you so much. We're going to go to a break. We're going to come back and learn more. We'll be right back.